Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance McCullers gets
got
the
a blue
start
glove
for Houston
now
in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So now here is Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder.
We are set for baseball here this evening.
Well, to be fair, McCullers' last start was almost 40 days ago.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
2 balls and a strike to the
Why
Orioles
did I
leadoff
swing
hitter.
at that one? He keeps on
Can't
trying to
ask
get me to
for
go
better
low.
Conditions, 83 degrees here at first pitch tonight.
5 miles an hour out to left field.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, see, he would have walked me on 4 straight.
Zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
I have these little French crackers with dark chocolate, too.
3-1. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Yep. Oh, now you see Bergman over there, Alex Bregman. Bregman, not Bergman.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Well, what I want to do is I want to bunt towards first base and steal with Mullins.
On its way. A ball and no strikes.
The offensive game plan today is certainly.
Oh, he's got over 1,000 hits in his career.
Known on the mound for sinker change.
Oh, there's Dusty. Dusty's still doing it.
Try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
And there it is. That's what I want. And Mullins is over the third. Look at that. That's a.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Josh Harrison is a guy looking to turn things around right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
here's Trey Mancini. As the
he's
first
saying the
pitch
same
taken
thing that we
all
were
the way
saying
for
at the
ball
beginning of the
1.
game.
And a third and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run.
Mancini, 285. He's been hurt a little bit.
The 1-0.
Oh.
Miss. That's the first strike. Time for a look at our
Knuckle
umpires in this
curve.
one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
All right, so we have an umpire that's not really going to squeeze the zone or expand the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
So no slider, but he's got a knuckle curveball. So it kind of flutters. It's a curveball that you put, of course, 2 knuckles on it. So it doesn't spin as much. Oh, now I got it. And that's what we got.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score.
So that worked to perfection. So Harrison with the bunt over. We had Mullins stealing, and he just went right to third.
He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So now into the box is Anthony Santander, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
I don't know if that's a big
Infield in the
indicator.
overshift here. Now the pitch.
I mean, Baltimore's a little bit better
Lifted into
for.
center field. Siri able to track it down.
Oh, and yeah, the Astros have Jose Siri, one of their big,
no hits, no errors, and
one of their very big prospects. But
one.
yeah, Baltimore's
Orioles
better
1
for
and
lefties
the
than
Astros
righties.
nothing. Michael
I
Lorenzen,
think.
the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to.
Yeah, I think we have a position player, but we don't have a position player.
So here is Jose Altuve entering this one. He ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
And this pitch is hit hard.
And of course, Altuve just goes the other way. And he can steal now. He's putting the stolen base back in his game since he's not hitting home runs.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. So now to the plate, Jose Siri.
But then again, remember we looked at stolen base percentage. We saw Altuve's 64%.
The Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Well, we need Lorenzen to have 2 good games because he is one of our trade. He is one of our trade chips. Yeah, you better say he went.
Yes, says the first base umpire.
Yeah, boo, 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 boo birds.
The 2-2.
Bang a trash can.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Altuve on at first, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Oh, you think you're good, Rook? Take a seat.
Swung on and missed for the first out.
Take a seat, meat.
Guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big
Yeah, so Lorenzen, Mikey Muscles here. As much as I love Mikey Muscles, he is 32 years old, and I basically got him so I can make him a 2-way player. Oh, Alvarez. Altuve got it.
Looks like
10th stolen base of the year.
Base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game. So we'll see if they can drive him in.
So, yeah. So, but I wanted to get him to
One out and a runner on second base.
to make him a 2-way player. But I knew that if he was doing good in the second year, we were going to try to trade him.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already. Now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now.
Oh my God, the Astros are a great crowd.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly, he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand. But
oh, nice.
That wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Throw gets him 2 down.
All right.
Batting fourth.
Time now for a
Nick
quick look
Anderson of
at
the
hometown
Expos,
Astros
18
starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting
I
up
think
some big
Yordan
numbers.
Alvarez,
This
I
guy's
know he
got
won the
a
Hank Aaron Award. I think he won the MVP, too.
Former first rounder Alex Bregman.
I think he won the MVP. So, I mean, he was great last year. All right, yeah, Florenzo's doing well. I don't know what we'll get for him.
You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a loose.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits.
I was trying to pitch around him.
Big 2-out knock right there. Not only
That was supposed to be outside the strike zone, but it just got inside the outer part of the plate because I wanted to face this guy.
Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a
Other
man
players,
at
well,
first and 2
Santander,
away.
I'm not getting rid of. He was one guy I wanted to get rid of, but
yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point. So
he's
far
really
here in
won
the
me
first
over,
inning.
Santander.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 2-1.
Ooh, I think you get me that one.
Fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And it's fouled away.
All right, how are we going to put him away? The big
And
thing
another
here
foul
is
ball.
now cutter. So we're going to put a cutter. Cut fastball does exactly that. It cuts. So we're going to do that up and in.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes.
And we got him.
Have to
There we
press
go.
pause as that strike 3 to
Another
retire
cutter.
the side.
So, all right. So we got
Astros
one run.
plate one on a couple of hits.
Oh, great. That crappy. If that crappy song gets me a copyright strike, I swear to God. My God. Shut up. Ugh.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. And as you
Leading
check
off
out
for
his
the Orioles,
righty-lefty splits,
the
no
left fielder,
surprise that he hits better
Austin
against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Yep. Beginning of last year, because we didn't know how good Mullins was, is that
First
suspension
pitch of the AB on its way.
suspension of knowing the player ratings. So we only knew that Cedric Mullins was a speedy center fielder.
I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
That could hit about 240. So what we did is we basically had Hayes starting against lefties, Mullins starting against righties,
There's the
and Hayes is great against lefties. But now he's been pressed into action because of Toro. And Toro was traded in real life to the Mariners, but here now he's playing third base. And Bregman moved to shortstop since Correa went to the Cubs.
University, that's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all
Yep,
around
and they got
the block
Swanson
on the
from the
offensive
Braves.
side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And
Boy.
he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Whoa!
Line drive, snagged on
And
a
that's
short
the
hop.
shift
Throw
right
out
there.
first, 2 gone.
They shifted to the right, so the shortstop was right behind second base, and there's Swanson.
The
Yep.
catcher, Taylor Davis.
And that's what we got. We got O'Grady
Next, here is
and
Taylor Davis.
Taylor
They'll work on
Nevin.
keeping this
Taylor
top
Nevin
of the
was a
second
first
alive.
baseman, and now he's in real life. He's playing right field. And Taylor Davis, I think, is out of baseball here. This guy, the catcher, but this guy won me over too. So I was like, I'm gonna keep him in AAA for depth.
You have to find a way to lay off
But
that
then
low
he
sinker.
just-
There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a blue shit or a ground out.
Catchers don't really hit well. Catchers hit about 230. They're not there for offense most of the time. If you get a great hitting catcher, well, you know, then you lock them up for years.
And that one misses badly.
Like
It's ball
Riamoto,
two.
Buster Posey,
Man, this
Salvador
at-bat has
Perez.
changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2.
But most of them,
A good job
the
of
guys
plate
you see,
discipline
they're like,
by
why
this
he
hitter,
get
not
a
chasing those
5-year
pitches just
contract
off
like
the plate.
Manny Pena or Maldonado here on the on the Astros? The reason they do is they can frame, which means they know how to put their glove there that the umpire might think an outside pitch is a strike.
The left fielder,
Darren Ruff.
number 36.
I think I still have a thing from him when the Phillies, when he came on the Phillies, and I think he came up when he was like 28,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
and he
Davis
he
is
batted
there.
like 280 with
One down.
16 homers, and I got something there that says Babe Ruff.
The shortstop.
All right, let's
And
take a
he
look at the
had a
defensive
resurgence. He went to
alignment for the
Korea,
Orioles.
then came back for
And
the
let's focus our attention
Giants last
on
year.
Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager.
And,
the ability to play up the middle, premium position.
and he did really well for the Giants last year, so- And I just think he's one of my favorite ball players, Darren Ruff. So now the Astros picked him up free agency. They let the older guy go, Uriel. They let him go. He was like 35, 36. And I think he went to the Twins, and he's only batting like 243. So it was good. Smart move by the Astros not to re-sign him. But as you can see from Darren Ruff, oh no. Oh no. Oh, and Cedric Mullins is awesome. But with Hayes out there in left field, we got a great combo there. And Santander is pretty decent. I think he's above average in right field.
Archie Maldonado.
There, and like I said, Martin Maldonado, look at 179.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
It doesn't matter. Look at his pitching staff.
From the
It's like
stretch,
top
here's
5 in
the
the
pitch.
league.
And a
That's what
fastball's in
Maldonado
there for
does. He knows
strike
how to
one.
call pitches.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens
You gonna
up the
chase this
off-speed
one?
pitches later in the game.
Nah.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, so we threw 3
Hey, they tried to tie him
fastballs.
up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this.
Now we're
one.
going to do a
The
slider.
execution didn't work.
Darts
I like the
outside.
idea behind it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
There we go.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We played 2 full innings. And
All right, so here's the youngster. Can't hit worth a damn. But he's in there for great shortstop because we got Martin was only hit like 200, but Urias is injured. Oh no, Martin's injured. So that's why this young guy's up. Only 19. So for a 19-year-old that's not called Wander Franco, this is pretty decent. 214 is okay. Oh boy.
high in the air out to center field.
Young man, you're not supposed to hit it in the air. You don't have any power. Don't have any power.
And with that, let's
Hit it
take
on the
a moment
ground.
to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
I wonder if Seattle, one key trade, Seattle might give them a run for their money. And Texas has a third baseman called Josh Jung. Yeah, and that's one thing that MLB The Show has to work on.
First
With
pitch
these.
coming, here it is.
They didn't even look at it, but if you have a two-way player,
Orioles
guess
still
what?
looking
You're
for
always
their
going to win the
first hit of
pitching,
ball
the
game.
pitcher Gold Glove award,
A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
because they just sat there like, oh, Otani's DH, so blah blah. Blah. They didn't even check.
And now a curveball.
They
goes
didn't
low
even
in the dirt
check.
for a ball. It's 2-1.
So their Gold Glove awards suck.
No
Because
dice on the knuckle curve that time.
The Gold Glove should
3-1.
only work like right now. I got Bregman over at first base because he can play first base, and out of necessary, Darren Ruff's only batting 198.
He's in there for a full count now, 3-2.
So and they have Swanson at short, so they have a shortstop, a very good bench player that was a starter. So I put Swanson at short and put Bregman at first.
3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third
So,
baseline. This'll get fouled.
Now, Bregman's going to win the shortstop Gold Glove more than likely because he's getting a lot of putouts, and a putout is when
This one's flared off to the right side.
that ain't going to drop.
Altuve.
Oh, it dropped.
Grass.
Tuve
And
couldn't
the
get it.
Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher
Now
after
batting.
battling.
Number 31.
making
Guys,
his
he's
pitcher
not
work,
real.
execute.
He's not an ordinary pitcher.
Job well.
So a putout is like if I ground out to short and short throws it to first, Bregman at first gets the putout. Now, and the shortstop gets an assist
First with one out.
because he assisted the out. Now, because of that, first baseman, of course, get the second amount, the second highest putouts of any guy in the league. The catcher, of course, gets more putouts because of strikeouts. Now, that means when I move
One thing's clear, he's not
Bregman
afraid
back to
pitch
short,
inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then
when,
he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher,
when their
he's not
first
afraid to work
baseman
that
is,
inner half of the
who
plate.
is their first baseman?
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball
Right there.
grounded
See,
to
there it
short.
is. Boom.
This could be two. The second for
Oh
one.
my God,
On
Altuve,
first,
what a
they get
play.
double play to get
What
it
a
over the
play
inning.
by Jose.
This time around for the O's.
Look at this.
After 2.5, it remains
This is a thing of
1-1
beauty.
ball game.
And Swanson's a Gold Glover over there too. Look at that. Whoa! Boom. And Altuve doesn't really have a strong arm. He's a small guy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
And
set to
McCullers,
stand in with the veteran
watch him hit a
pitcher,
home run on
Lance
me.
McCullers.
The pitcher. Lance
So,
McCullers.
oh, he has blue. Oh, he's got blue sneakers, blue glove, and blue batting gloves. Okay.
He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0 home.
Yeah, so basically, Bregman, when I move him back over to short, because I did change his position. When I move over to short, he'll probably win the Gold Glove over there short because he's got three.
Certainly
Yeah.
know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Early swing there as he pulls it
All right,
foul to
so-
the right side.
Gonna sneak a slider on the outside.
2-2. It's looked at and the
Oh, that
count
was a
moves
changeup.
forward.
Shoot.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
There's the slider. Oh, and of course he gets a hit.
That is
Of course he gets a hit.
And the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm
next
right here. This is how big
The second
games
baseman.
start. You put a crooked
He's
number
batting
up.
over 100 now. Oh, that was a cutter. Okay. So anyways, yeah, so he'll have like three times as many putouts as any other shortstop. So
Up to the plate
this
next
game
will
will
be Jose Altuve.
this game doesn't say
High, it's
this
ball
game
one.
doesn't grab just the stats at a position.
Leadoff
So
man aboard here here.
I'm
in a 1-1
hoping,
ball game.
but I'm not really.
This one in the air
I
out
know
to left.
Tubi's gonna have.
Under
Oh,
it
of
is
course.
Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm so used to Mancini playing left field that I thought that was gonna drop, but there's Hayes.
Number 99.
Ah, Jose Siri, look at that.
Jose Siri,
Remember that
0 for 1
foul
here in
ball
the
that went really far away and then you struck out? Oh, look at Orbit. I like this mascot. He's cute. All right. So yeah, this game really has for the Gold Glove Awards.
Nothing and nothing pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start
Siri
seeing
acquired by a free
incorporation of
agency.
some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, look at that young man. Drop a changeup.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Oh, slider.
Santander. He's over
Jesus,
just a
I
few
gotta
steps to
remember.
his left as he takes it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 44.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First
This is a
0 for
very
on
dangerous
his way.
man here. We're swung around all the way to the right.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, so the catcher there is saying, throw it on the outside of the plate. Don't throw it down the middle, and do
You can
not
tell
throw
by
it
the hitter's
inside.
balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him
There
to
it
do
is.
something clean.
Fielded cleanly.
And that's why Campbell's in there
Force, and that'll do it.
for defense.
1 left for Houston. We played 3 full.
As if you
Tied
couldn't
at
tell, my favorite number is 11. All throughout my baseball career. I even got that when the Mets gave me a tryout. I even got number 11.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
The second baseman, Josh.
And that
Here's
was
the
rookie
first pitch
league.
to him.
That's the lowest league. It's not in this game.
Played as a sinker for a called strike 1.
Now it's called
Hey, this
Development
isn't
League or
exactly
something
the way
like
you'd
that.
to
But
draw
back
it up. Not throwing a lot of
there's a
first base
Development
strikes.
League before
The
Rookie
bottom
League.
line
But
is you're
back
getting
when I
outs.
was there, it was Kissimmee, Florida.
And here's a
So I went to
swing and
Kissimmee,
misses.
Florida.
Tied 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every
Oh.
hitter. Seems like every one of them are
And so I
0-2,
played in
1-2,
some
it's
split
just
squad
about every
scrimmages
at-bat. And when that's the case,
before
your
Rookie League
chances of
started,
getting a
which
good
is
pitch to hit are
a
way worse.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
which begins in July. I think I was out of school.
Curveball that time, but he's able to make a
in
little contact to keep this at-bat going.
91. So I was a junior in high school, so 91. So it was around July 91.
Breaks his
Oh.
bat as this one's popped up.
And that's-
he'll
oh, that
steer
was a
clear of
sinker. I
the
thought that was a
flying
cutter.
debris to make the catch
So that's
there
what a
for
cutter
first
will
down.
do, too.
Now batting.
So with
The
that,
first
let's
baseman.
call on the
Ooh,
guys in the
look at
graphics
that. Two
department
guys
to
throwing
put up
heat.
the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97.
But yeah, I was there for my junior, so I was 17 years old.
And now, Trey Mancini. He bounced out last time up.
So didn't work out.
Now here's
And
the
for
first
some
offer.
reason,
Down
I
and
was
in,
very, very
1 ball,
poor.
no strikes.
I grew up very, very
1
poor.
run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Popped
Oh,
up.
no.
And
Oh,
now
McCullers is great on the mound. So come around 92, I turned 18 and I
Right fielder.
joined the Army. And I tried to be
Anthony
a
Santander
laundry
there
bass
next to bat.
specialist.
Flied out in his first at-bat,
Army
so
reserves. I
making
was
0
going
for
to
1
give
so
baseball
far.
another shot. While I joined the reserves, going to
Halfway
basic
100
training.
pitches, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
I think it was 93.
And boy, this at-bat is
No,
not
92.
starting
It was
off well.
92.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know this guy
And in
has a lot of
October
weapons on the
92,
mound,
I went
but what
to
makes him
basic
so
training at the end of
successful is that he's
August,
aggressive
like
in the
August
zone,
30th.
getting ahead, forcing action.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Shaved my head, shot me
Here
up with
comes
a
the
bunch of
1-2.
crap. And I think in the beginning of September,
Bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up.
I was in basic, and then but I also went to a sort of like a military Catholic school for high school.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together.
You can't see Dusty Baker?
Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense
Baker
as
Jr.
this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
I never heard. I always thought it was Dusty Baker. I never knew he had a junior in his name.
The first baseman, Alex Bregman.
So yeah, I joined the Army. I just wanted to be a laundry and bath specialist. If anybody watched the Pauly Shore movie, Pauly Shore was big in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
This guy's been going
You know,
great so far, but he's going
the
to be tested here.
Weasel.
4, 5, and 6 coming up.
Anyways, he had a movie that was basically like my Army career. He was a laundry and bath specialist too, and then he went into a war zone. And that's exactly what happened. October Black Hawk Down happened in Somalia. So I was going to go to the 10th Mountain Division based in Waterford, New York. And what I didn't know. Got ya. Bye-bye.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by
So what I didn't know is that the Army, you know, your reserve, guess what? You could be activated. So that's what they did. They activated me to active Army, and I went, oh no. And I became infantry. So. And then they sent me over to Somalia. And then I got shot.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he
So our curveball's working now.
Second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now
Usually pitching is all
number
about
36.
mixing pitches and location.
Look at that spin.
But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology
4th time.
to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Darren Ruff. 1-0 the count.
And he's only batting 190. After the game, we'll look to see exactly who their first baseman
High
is.
strike there, and it's 1-1.
It wasn't Darren Ruff. Darren Ruff was a
Bases are empty
backup.
here with 2 men out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Anyway, so yeah, and then I had convalescence over in Germany.
Now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
There was something called the Sachsenhausen there. One of my viewers from Germany is basically going, the Sachsenhausen. I know what that is. I know what that is. So I had convalescence in Germany. And the one thing I remember in Germany was like there was a fat guy couldn't fit into his uniform because it's a requirement that you serve in the military in Germany.
Well just to make contact.
So this guy was just couldn't even fit in his freaking uniform, and he was trying to put a half keg, or something. It was something for beer. I know it was something for beer. Couldn't be just anything. He was trying to put it like down to the turret of a freaking. Maybe they just have bigger cans of beer in Germany. Probably do. I know that they have beer. I know the beer that I've had over in Germany was warm. I'm not a big drinker, but I knew I tried it, and it was warm, and I had like hops floating in the beer. It was odd, I tell you. Oh, bye-bye.
And deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Swanson. Here comes that stupid train.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
I know we're not sitting up here
I
with a
haven't
crystal
seen that
ball,
celebration.
swing right there,
That's a
although
great
in the middle
celebration. I
innings
like that
could
one.
be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So yeah, I had warm beer there, and then I was just active army. And what did they? Oh, they made me They made me artillery. So I wasn't in a company. I was in a battery. So you have like company and platoon for soldiers.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado.
And we still have platoons. I forgot what we call them. We call them something else. Fire teams, I think. Yeah, we call them fire teams in artillery. But an artillery, it's called a battery, not a company. So a company usually has like 50 guys or something like that, and then you got a platoon that's usually about 10 to 12. But we had a fire team, which is for artillery. We only had about 6 guys, so we didn't have like a platoon. So that's why the difference between like a fire team and artillery and infantry. So I was infantry over there in Somalia, and then they made me that. Then they made forward observer, and forward observer basically means, I don't really know what it means. Basically, what it means is that if I get shot, then the artillery knows to move away, I guess. That's exactly what it was. Forward. You're forward. Giving GPS coordinates for the artillery team. And also being the vanguard if the artillery is getting overrun. So you're basically...
All right, thanks, Heidi. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here.
And then after
capitalize
all
on the
that, I think
momentum his batters have.
a year or so later after that, forward observer, they sent me to Panama. We were doing drug running.
Hit Wheatley back to the mound.
They're basically fire.
Fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
What was it? And I don't know what that's called. It's called
The third baseman, number 24, Brian
switch off or.
Now to bat, Brian O'Grady grounded out in his last at bat.
I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. It was basically like if you see anybody, shoot them. So is live something? No, I'm not even close to that. But it was a code. There's a code there. So that's what was in.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just
Oh,
pulled it a little
man.
foul.
My lot in
3-1
life
score as we
right
play
there.
inning number 5. Again, another foul ball.
So we did that in Panama, and then after that,
The 0-2 once more.
they switched me to 75 Bravo, which was basically I would do sergeant to staff sergeant promotional board, so I would do the minutes there. I would do, unfortunately, death certificates. I would do award medals, and that's where I got my IT kind of background.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run.
Ah, that
He
series.
tracks it down and
He's
makes
good
the play
defensively.
to record the second out.
catcher, Taylor.
Yeah, so then
Stepping
I was,
up is
and then
Taylor
that's
Davis.
basically how I
He
ended
went
my
down on
Army career.
strikes in his last at bat.
I'm sorry I went off on a
Wheels and
tangent
deals.
there,
Here's
but
the
that
first
basically.
pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third
Good
baseline.
Lord. You know how many foul home runs I've hit today? That's like my 4th.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Okay. Come on, Taylor. You could do this.
And he'll lay off the
Good job. Okay, all right.
And it's back to even now at 2-2.
Like his orange shoes.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't.
Outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles.
I told you McCullers is going to be tough. He's back.
And now here is Lance McCullers. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
I didn't know Lance McCullers was a first-round pick.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Oh, my God. See, that they really got to get rid of Playsick this year. Oh, no. And he made it. All right, so this rule, I don't know why this rule came about, but this is a rule.
Got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I dropped something. Now, this is a logical rule. In baseball, the ball is always moving. So there's no like real timeout unless it goes like outside playing field. Anyways, if you get a strikeout, 3 strikes, you get a strikeout. But if the catcher can't catch it and it goes to the backstop like that, the ball is still in play. So therefore, even though there's an out
from the stretch,
he ran to first, and if he got to first, he's safe.
On its way,
I'm surprised they haven't gotten rid of that rule. They're getting rid of everything else. They're making universal DH. Stupid. You have to pitch the 3 batters when you're a reliever. The stupid second put a runner on second for extra innings. Ugh. Now they're talking about robo-umps. They're going to do robo-umps in the minors this year. So you don't even get the human element anymore because instant replay, another stupid thing. The whole cheating scandal that they're having where the Astros basically were looking at, here's the MLB had put in instant replay, and then they put the cameras, they put basically TV cameras for the managers to look and say, oh, I want to do, oh, that play right there, I want to do an instant replay. So they didn't usually have, they didn't really have TVs in the dugouts before then. So, oh, no. Get it in quick. Oh, no. Callers runs.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu.
So they had TVs right next to the dugout in these other little booths.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Rounded up the
oh,
first
thank
baseline.
you.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
And so basically the players just looked at that TV and then they banged trash cans to say, because they were looking behind the pitcher, because this is what happens in the TV. Now look at, I don't know if you're going to see it with Lorenzen. I think he keeps his glove close to his chest. But say you're in the dugout and you're looking at TV. All right, here's a slider. See his fingers? That's what the Astros were looking at. So all these new baseball fans that are like, boo, Astros, guess what? You don't know what the hell baseball's all about. Because that kind of stealing signs and all that kind of stuff has been happening since the... Come on. Has been happening since the advent of baseball. And quite frankly, if I was the Astros, I would have done the same damn thing.
Start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up
But that's why if there was no instant replay in baseball, guess what? They wouldn't have a TV, and they wouldn't have the opportunity to look at that TV in order to bang trash cans saying that, oh, he's tipping off his pitches. So, and that's the one thing we always looked at is how is the pitcher, and you can't see it in a video game because it's because the pitcher, this is just an animation, so the pitcher does the same thing. But in real life, many pitchers, if they're throwing a fastball, they might have their feet closer together.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
If they're throwing a curveball, he might have his left leg there further back.
This could spell for a huge inning.
Tough pitch to lay off.
All right, young guy. There you go. So that's what we've always looked for in baseball. And all these people against the Astros and the Red Sox and all that kind of stuff. No, Lorenz is the one guy I don't have to. Michael Lorenz is the one guy I don't have to pinch hit for.
Base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up to this point.
But yeah, so you always looked for that. You always looked for that to see if you could get an advantage. So all these guys said cheating this, cheating that. It's like, no, sorry.
Gotta believe the pitcher's gonna
get rid of instant replay in baseball because the whole good thing, the great thing about baseball are the umpires. Making mistakes. It's like
from the stretch, swinging a hard liner to center field. Siri is right there, one down.
Some of the greatest plays in all of baseball are because umpires screwing up. So
batting order turns over now and
sad but true. That's what it is. The Cardinals in the World Series in the 80s. I think it was 83. No, it wasn't 83. 84. Where the umpire missed for some reason, just had a brain fart, and he said that. He was like, I just had a brain fart. And, same thing with the guy, this pitcher, Galarraga. Pitched a perfect game. Perfect game. And the last play. Oh, man. Mullins grounded into a double play. That's hard. That usually does not happen. Oh, and I screwed up. I did not warm anybody up. Hopefully you can get out of this inning.
He'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 36.
Into the box, Darren Ruff. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip.
All right, we're going to do a pitch out here.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
All right, so now if I do this and I hold the back bumper, I'll do a slide step.
And the 1-1 pitch.
There we go. And that helps with stolen bases as well.
Gets his lead at first, nobody out.
And then I can always do this, of course.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And he wasn't going to hit
bye.
the strikeout, and there's one gone.
really good late bite on that slider right there.
I have 6 strikeouts. I didn't even know that.
Action that just darts at the last minute.
Ah.
It's so tough to get the
I don't want to see this again.
that good slider going. It's a great strikeout.
So yeah, I don't put an asterisk next to the freaking Astros or the Red Sox or anybody. I mean, I don't know what the hell's wrong with society today, but it's always just like, play fair. Everyone gets a trophy. And no, guess what? Life is harsh. Life is very, very harsh. And if you don't basically... Oh,
in
man.
the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't make
Damn
the
it.
catch. Can't forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, if you don't find it, an edge, somebody else is going to find an edge. And you can cry foul all you want, but they're going to succeed and you're going to fail.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much.
Now, I'm not talking about like doing like highly immoral stuff. Oh, nice.
He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And to me, like looking at a TV monitor that MLB put in or near your dugout, and seeing what the pitcher is throwing and then relaying that to people, I don't think that's immoral. Might be ambiguously unethical, but it's not immoral.
He's absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher is
Selling a widow like selling a widow a tape on like a paranormal or something like that so she can communicate with her dead husband. That's immoral, you know? There we go. So we got out of it. I can't believe I struck out 7 guys. So hopefully. All right, so we got our bullpen, and Harvey is going to be.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this
going to be scheduled to be put into the game.
A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both the lefty and
there's Will Smith. He came over with Dansby Swanson. I wonder who, I'm not really sure who got the best of that deal, because the Braves got Miles Straw has been a heck of a good center field. Go, 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 go. Harrison is just a little bit slower than he used to be.
He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And our best player, look at the series, 2 for 7, 2 double, 4 RBI.
First pitch on its way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio.
And then why is this knuckle curve giving me fits again?
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple
I'm topping, rolling over it. Rolling over that knuckle curve.
Up next for the Orioles.
At the plate now is Anthony Santander. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, the one, well, 86 pitches.
On the ground and
damn it, even the fastballs. And of course Swanson.
First with time to spare beside his retirement. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles.
All right, here we go. 7th inning. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some penis. Oh.
Hunter Harvey gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home center.
All right, Harvey called up due to necessity. He was one of our highly touted. He was one of our highly touted prospects, but he's just been injured all the time. All right, is this my pitcher or is this Taylor Davis? But just injuries, and
In this situation right here,
he walks too many guys, and
I know he
he's
wants to
just.
swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job.
Oh, Mullins.
Put the
Yeah.
take sign on right here.
Mullins is in a ways as he'll make
Whoa,
the catch
geez,
for route number 1.
Mullins is gonna throw it at the rookie's head.
Second baseman.
Second baseman Jose Altuve is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, nice.
And there's out number
All right,
2.
Harvey. And the one good thing about Harvey is he did start as a starting pitcher. But of course, if you fail at a starter, you get thrown into the bullpen.
From his last plate appearance. Ball 1.
And so he does have enough stamina to go multiple innings. So if he does well here,
And he fouls this one off.
we can have him go more and more. Oh boy, 1-1. Fastball inside.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Line down the left field line.
Foul.
But this will get
Thank
foul.
you.
It's
Thank
1 and 2
you.
strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
All right. Now you're gonna chase, rookie.
Tough pitch
No,
to lay off
he's
there,
not.
but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Oh, Harvey's got some gold shoes, it looks like. Nice. All right, come on.
Gotta hurry.
Nice. O'Grady's getting better at third base. That's the thing. Oh, we got Brian O'Grady, who's originally an outfielder. So O'Grady's playing.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder.
So I kind of moved him to third base. I got him from San Diego, and then we had Tyler Nevin, who I.
After watching that
Oh
one go by,
boy.
ball being called,
Oh,
rest assured, he knows he's
throw
not
him.
the way to
Throw him
go.
out.
I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
What a reaction by McCullers. Oh, and I wish they had emotion. I wish they had like temperament and emotion for players.
2-0 to the Baltimore left
Like some
fielder.
players are really, really emotional, and some players have like a really piss poor temper.
Hit to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on the first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open.
Astros defense is something else today.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers. In
Not
the game.
horrible for
The column to
Lorenzen.
look at is the one on the right side of your screen.
2
Not
walks,
too many
only
hits
2
to go around
strikeouts.
at this point in the ballgame.
Only struck out twice. And I've run up the count a number of times, so that's good.
Up next, Brian O'Grady. It's been an 0 for
But the
2
thing is,
effort
it's
for
like-
him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
See, he uses that knuckle curve, and I can't time the damn thing. I've been trying to time it all game, and I can't time it. Oh, the Tigers won against the Cubs. Suzuki, 2 for 8, 2 for 4 is 8th homer, which is pretty good. I'm just waiting on the fastball.
Long run for the center fielder.
Oh, he's going to get a triple.
It's over his head. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there. with
Nice.
the double.
Okay, I think this is rally time, guys. Rally, rally.
Because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
And see, that's where the shift doesn't work, because they were shifted to the right. And I was a little late on that, so if I was on the money on that one, that probably would have been right to the center fielder, who was in right center. So now Taylor Davis with 1 out.
In now, Taylor Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
I don't know if Taylor Davis is having a bad game or
We'll see what
a
kind of
decent
sequence
game.
he uses.
So who am I going to bring in? Like Bregman, Toro. Oh, Alvarez. Okay, so we're bringing Kolarek. Actually, what am I doing? Warm up both of them, moron. You can bring whoever you want in. Oh, Taylor, you just got to put a ball on the ground. Now watch me pop up to the catcher. I've been grounding out all game, and I'm going to pop up to the frickin' catcher. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, that knuckle curve. That darn knuckle curve. Oh! Oh my God! Yes! The light hitting catcher. I finally timed the knuckle curve, everybody.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Taylor Davis was actually supposed to be in AAA. Well, he was supposed to be a backup to Drew Butera, and then go to AAA when Rushman was called up in June, in mid-June. Oh, here comes old Dusty.
Dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight.
A great game for you, buddy.
Hold up the 1-run lead. Matt Andres gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Oh my God, 1.84. Okay, so he only has 25 strikeouts in 44 innings. Not a big strikeout guy, so he's going to pitch to contact. Oh, and we got the rookie up. Oh.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last
He did walk. But he's basically an automatic out, to tell you the truth. But then again, Taylor Davis is supposed to be automatic out most of the time.
The 0-1.
All right. So what am I going to do here?
1 out, nobody on.
Well, I got... Oh.
2-1.
Now, this young guy might walk again. So, the top of the 9th, we're going to have 1, 2, 3 coming up. Oh.
1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
No.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Grounded.
And there he goes. The young man's got a freaking hit.
Through for a base hit.
Nope, that bounced. How the hell?
And in case you're wondering, here's what the remaining Orioles bench looks like should they want to make a move here.
Yep. Guess who's coming up? Batting 169 with 4 homers. But just to let you know, he's only played in 41 games. So this is Chris. And last year, before he got hurt, he had 7 homers. He batted .231. So, and he had a stolen base. First stolen base since 2018. But you can see Dave, he was injured here, and this is why he retired, because of his back. But I mean, you look at 2050. Look how great he was. So, I mean, he has some promise here. He was like Joey Gallo, basically, before Joey Gallo. But then he came to Baltimore, hit 33 homers, hit .270, right? And 37 walks, 169. But then he developed even more, and he started walking more. And so he got 72 walks. He had a .370 on-base percentage. 2014, he kind of dipped to 196. Bounced back, hit 47 home runs. 221, hit 38. And then 2017, And then 2018, I think this is, and I have autism. I have Asperger's and ADHD, which is a comorbidity, used sometimes with autism. So I take Adderall, and Adderall doesn't do anything for me except it actually slows my brain down instead of speeds it up like it does other normal people. So stimulants kind of slow me down, which is why I don't like to drink, by the way, because it gets me anxious.
Pinch hit here in a big spot.
Oh, actually, and now we'll do this. We got our setup guys, but you know we'll do this because I don't.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first.
I really don't know what's going to happen.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs.
But anyways, they said he couldn't take Adderall, which is like a quick release. So they said you could take something else, which is like a slow release over the day.
1-1, the count to Chris Davis.
And it just, you know, it didn't work for him. So, and so he's kind of gone. He went downhill there. So
Campbell leads off first with 1 away.
come on, Chris.
And there's ball 2 now.
And Chris Davis still has a good strike zone, but the thing is, I wonder if I put the wrong guy in here. No, I put the right guy in. 1 out. He's not going to really, he doesn't really hit it on the ground. He's going to hit it in the air.
All even now, 2-2.
For the most part, Chris Davis hits it in the air, or he strikes out. So it's okay. I chose the right guy.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners on first with 1 down.
All right, Chris.
Here's a little
Oh.
scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, okay. So he was. All right. So even then, Altuve was going the wrong way. If that was hit a little bit harder, what would have happened? Altuve could have sat back, and then he could have got the double play. Because
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
this young guy is a
He's there taken for a strike.
because Campbell there, the shortstop. I mean, he's got 78 speed.
You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
High in the air.
No.
Center fielder coming on. He's got it as the time runner
Damn it.
on base. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't go anywhere.
Well,
Tuesday Night
anyways.
Baseball after this.
So Chris Davis didn't, you know. The one thing I said Chris Davis usually doesn't do, he did, but. All right, so we got Alvarez, the very powerful lefty. And then we got Toro, who is pretty good when it comes. You know, you see that S, Toro, right? So you got L. Alvarez, left-hander. You can see his power goes down almost 10, and his contact goes down to 6 against lefties. Bregman is really good against lefties. He goes up substantially against lefties than righties. But Toro, that's a switch hitter, which means, like I was a switch hitter as well. I could hit with power, batting right-handed, but I had much better bat control batting left-handed. So I would get more base hits left-handed, but I really didn't have any power there. I couldn't hit home runs left-handed. But Toro is the epitome of what a good switch hitter should be. He's almost the same against lefties or righties. That's good for switch hitting. So we're gonna just keep Grimm waiting. Yeah, and we'll put Kolarek in the game.
In the bottom half of the 8th.
I forgot where we got Kolarek from. But you see that ERA is almost 5.
Now at the plate is Yorgan Alvarez. He'll get get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Did we get him? I think we got him from the A's, actually. For somebody.
Now here's the pitch.
Or the Padres? Did we get him from the Padres, too? We traded Franco and Venditti there. By the way, Pat Venditti, I think he's actually starting for the Expos, the first place Expos. Son of a bitch. So much for not thinking he was worth anything.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bare
Adam,
right here.
this is the guy that you were called in to get out.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
And this is why that 3-pitcher rule is so stupid.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Oh my God, that sounded loud. That sounded really loud. I'm scared now.
Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Oh, high enough that he pops it up the slider.
1 away.
Okay, so very dangerous here.
The first baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Bregman can basically just put his bat out against a lefty and hit a home run. He's also batting .295 for the year. It's amazing. Carlos Correa. Everyone's talking about that in real life. Correa goes to the Cubs here in this game. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I thought that was further than it should have been. Good, okay. So he went after a low one. And we're good.
Abraham Toro.
Next up is Abraham Toro. Singled last time up.
All right, so he's balanced, of course. So we got shift it left. Okay.
Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
There's a built-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Very nice.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout.
Oh, look at Kolaric's cleats. Got a nice black stripe in between his orange shoes.
High in the air.
Oh no.
And he does.
Oh! I told you Santander was above average. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, if we win, that's a game saver right there. Don't get hurt, Santander. You've already been hurt. Oh, and here's Presley. 1.59 ERA. 33 Ks in 34 innings, which is very good for this league. Only 14 walks. Right-handers only hitting 163, and left-handers only hitting 200 against them. Oh, no. All right, so Sulcer, Grim, you can sit down. So Sulcer's my long reliever. His stamina is 61, which means he can last 3 or 4 innings if need be. And then my closer. Because if we take the lead, Wells has got to go out there and hopefully, he's got 7 blown saves. So
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now is the first.
Oh, he's got a slurve, which is a slider curveball hybrid. Ah, Jesus.
Curveball there gets the swing and miss.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled away.
Ah, waiting for the fastball. We get one and we can't put it in. All right.
First 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Okay. Just we just got to hit the ball. Hit the ball, good things happen. Hit the ball, and good things happen. Oh! Yeah, and Harrison throws the bat down. I feel your frustration. That was me, Harrison, not you. I was late on that one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
All right. There's one guy who kind of start a rally. It's this dude, Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that.
Not like that.
Too soon as it locks him up.
Not like that at all. That ain't going to start a rally.
He doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, Presley's not happy with that call.
Backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
I'm starting to breathe heavy. Oh!
Second baseman Altuve with a bare hand. How about that?
Oh, that curve, that slurve. It looked like it was going to be right there, and it just dips. Oh, now Altuve, look at that. Former Gold Glover. All right, well.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander.
Oh, my goodness.
Left-handed here as he takes a look at
Oh,
strike
my
one.
goodness. I know, Santander's going wide, and I swing at the first pitch. Usually I do swing on the first pitch with Santander. I wait with everybody else, but with him, usually I'm first pitch swinging. Oh, I was just late on that one.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this piece.
That was a horrible pitch to strike out on.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game.
But you know what? I'm very happy with that. That was good.
Runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots.
That Taylor Davis home run was a thing of beauty. I love that one. Only 4 hits. And I think we only have the series. We got a little cocky with him. Struck him out and everything. But yeah, that was. And there's Taylor Davis's home run. Look at that. That thing was low too. Ah, boy.